Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our Big Flow Friday Option Pit Live. Where am I here? Oh, here. Unfortunately, Mark and Andrew are not with us today. It's me alone. And yes, we are here. Welcome. We just had the numbers come out for non-farm payrolls, and it looks like the market does not like it. I see SPY, we were down 10. Now we're actually down 60 plus. Yeah. Wow. Big move. I'm looking, I believe it says, so they were looking for 160,000 jobs. And it looks like it increased 256,000 jobs. So hot, coming in hot is what I'm seeing. They don't like it though, I guess, because then the rates we may not get as many rate cuts, right? In the coming year. That's a possibility, Dave K. They're finally figuring out, or the administration doesn't need to fudge the numbers anymore, right? Not saying that they do, but who knows? Who knows with our governments anymore? So yeah, the market does not like that. We have more employment. Gee, what a bummer. They added 256,000 jobs, not just 160,000. So coming in too hot, may be inflationary. Let's take a look at the overall charts. Since it is just me here today, it is going to be chart centric. And once we go over and look at where we're looking on these charts, I will take some chart requests at the end. So if you've been reading my Profits and Pumps at all, you will know that I have been talking about the all-important 5868. SPX has to hold 5868. Otherwise, it may trigger, that is the neckline on this head and shoulders. Here's a shoulder, here's a head, and here's a double shoulder on the right. It could trigger that head and shoulders topping pattern, which is also the top of my pitchfork here, which has held several times, as you can see. So we're down 60 from here. We're definitely, we're definitely going to be right around there testing that. If this head and shoulders pattern comes to fruition, and that would be a close below this neckline, at least one day, maybe wait a couple days, we'll get some support down below here on this median line, 57.93. You know, obviously that's right around 5,800 is always support, 57.5. But to figure out your price target on a head and shoulders, you take the top high price of the head less the neckline and subtract that from the neckline. And I had 56.36 would be the price target if this head and shoulders comes to fruition. Not only SPX, but Bitcoin kind of had that same possible head and shoulders topping action. And it is trading right at the neckline, 92,238. So watch that neckline in Bitcoin. NVIDIA, same idea, although NVIDIA did kind of garner a much higher shoulder over here on the right. This would be a shoulder on the left, head, and then another double shoulder over here. But it did kind of maybe invalidate it. But in NVIDIA, 132. 132, we got to watch a close below 132 for that to really fall apart. Qs, I had Qs this morning sitting right on support where they closed on Wednesday. Now we're testing these lows right here, 509.5. We break below those most recent lows. I have support down here, 493 in Qs. We could be in for a bit of a sell-off here today. Breaking that support. And remember, intraday does not matter as much as the close. You want to see the close within a support or resistance level for it to matter. Intraday, a lot of times it violates it and it doesn't matter as much. So QQQ. And resistance will be Wednesday's high, 517. IWM. IWM trading right at my long-held support here. Going back to September, mid-September, 217.5. You watch IWM trade below 217.5, you may revisit 209.5. Let's see where our moving averages are. Yeah, IWM, you break below that value area support. The 200-day comes in at 214.82. So pretty good move in there if we continue lower. The diamonds. Diamonds also, just like the Qs, testing our most recent lows, 423 area. We break below there. This could become a magnet area, 418 on the diamonds, 418.37. Resistance are your previous highs, 429.25. The dollar, again, showing a lot of strength. Put your upward trending line going back to September 27th. Holding that uptrend line. I do have resistance coming up on the median, 110.56. Dollar looking very strong. And that is being attributed to the new administration's tariff plans. Let's see, what else do we have? Crude is having a really nice day today. Breaking out of this congestion on the median line, basically a bull flag for several days, and now breaking out. We have some resistance just above here, 77.5. And then I have up here 80.84. Which brings me to my trade idea of the day. I like the idea of buying XLE calls. It's trading 89.11 at the moment. Check out those next week or the following week's 89.5 calls. XLE, I think you can trade back up here at 92. Between 91.5, 92.5. So I like XLE calls. My option shoppers will be getting an alert on that today. Gold. Gold coming up against a little resistance on the pitchfork, but looking to bust out over that, it looks like to me. Excuse me. Gold resistance comes in up here. 27.17 on the futures. So that still has a pretty good run. Looking at GLD. GLD 250. GLD looks like it wants to go to 250. Your MACD is just beginning to cross the zero line on the histogram. Excuse me. And Bitcoin. As I said, holding that support, but with the market trading lower, may not hold. Below here, I have support 88,148. Let's look at SPY again. Coming back a little bit, we were down 60 now. It looks like we're down about 50. That's about all I have as far as, oh gosh, I almost forgot the most important catalyst right now. Bonds. You guys can't let me forget about bonds. The 10-year, major fall off here. on the 10-year bond. I do have support just below here, 107.12, which goes back to last April. Not looking good. Those bond vigilantes do not want to let rates go lower. They're holding those yields up, defying the Federal Reserve. TLT not open yet, looking to open down $1. I do have a gap that's never been closed back here. So 85.11 on TLT. Watch for some support there. But below there, I have 82.75 on TLT. Those bonds have been hanging over the overall stock market and putting a weight on our rally. So keep an eye on those bonds. That's about all I have. What I will take chart requests. If anyone would like to analyze a chart or would like me to analyze a chart. You had NVIDIA there. Yeah, NVIDIA looks like it's right now 136.5. Looks like it wants to go to 132. Apple looked like it was trying to get off the mat with a doji. Probably not after this numbers come out, down a little bit. Tesla down $3. Microsoft down 3. Not too bad. Any requests? Is anyone out there? TGIF, right? No stock requests. Not one. How about silver? Silver looking higher, clearing. I would recommend silver clearing 27.66. I would recommend calls in there. Clear those most previous highs. You may get a little stop at 28, but looks like it could trade 28.60, 29 to 29.40. Silver trying to rally from here also. No stock requests. All righty. Like I said, I'm watching XLE calls. Look at USO this morning. Wow, that's a big jump in USO. XOP is another good one. Oxy 52. I like XLE the best. If you want to go long some oil stock or oil, ride the crude higher. Seriously, is anyone out there? Thank you, E. Lauren, Target. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm flailing here. Target I have bouncing off of that 136.82 support. And it's following this newer pitchfork up against resistance on this older pitchfork. It's up 9 cents this morning. Watch it close above or below 136.82. Now, as I said, you've come to the top of the pitchfork here from the bottom. That is resistance. But it's also holding this newer pitchfork support all the way up. So a close below 136.82, I say you may revisit down here, 132.48. And these previous highs, 142 will be resistance if it does hold and continue to rally. Let's check where the moving averages are. You're flirting with the 50-day here. 138.96 is your 50-day. Trade away from there and you may get a rally or, as I said, come back down. But my median line's right around that 50-day. I'm sorry, not my median line. My support resistance level, right around that 50-day. I would watch 136.82. Oh, a couple more. CRM. Nice downtrend off of this gap hanging man. I like to, when you see a nice clear as day, add that downtrend line. Add that downtrend line. That way, when you're short, you can use that as your stop loss. Looks like you're down 390 at the moment. I have support on the pitchfork 316.12 CRM. And then resistance will be here, 331.5. XLV. Thank you, Jerry. XLV having a nice rally. Cleared your most recent highs. Little pullback this morning on everything else. I like these highs as some near-term close support, 139.64. And below there, 137.20. I don't have a pitchfork in here. Does anyone out here use pitchforks? Get a quick little lesson here. See how this goes. There's a nice pitchfork. We're trading outside of it, though. I might just add a parallel channel to that. So you're up against resistance on that parallel channel and 136.78 below here. PLTR, sure. I guess there's only a couple people here today. Huh. PLTR. Nice rally. Kind of a double top and sell off. I have support 65.85, just below here. It says opening 66.20. Excuse me, 65.85. I have the support. Convergence of those previous highs here and my median line. Below there, 59. Oh, you're sitting right on the 50-day moving average there, 66. Close below 66, and then you may revisit. You may come down here. 59.81. So 66 is the 50-day moving average. I have 65.85. So that is going to be a key close today above or below that area to tell you whether you're going to hold it and bounce or maybe sell off as with the rest of the market. Recovering just a bit here. All righty. Anything else? Sorry our guys couldn't be with us this morning. They will be back next Friday. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, a great week next week, and TGIF, we'll see you next Friday. Thanks, everyone.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.